Hey guys, Mr.Relatable here. In this video today, we're going to be going over how to make the new kill confirmed mechanic in Fortnite Creative. The old method that we used to use no longer works, unfortunately, so this is the current best method on how to make a kill confirmed map. If you guys do have any questions, let me know, but with that out of the way, let's just get right into how to make it. The first thing that we're going to want to do here is go to our My Island and game settings. Once you're in here, make sure that voice chat is on all so you can talk to anyone that's in the game. Teams are on 16 or however many teams that you want. Team size we're going to put to 1, and then if you scroll down to about halfway, you should see eliminations to end. This is how many guns that you want your game to have. So if you want your game to have 20 guns, put this onto 20. For the sake of the video and simplicity's sake, I will be putting this on 5. Next thing that you're going to want to do is head over to the settings tab at the top, and once again, just scroll down a little bit. You should see infinite ammo here. Make sure that this is turned on. And if we scroll even further down, we should see eliminated players items. Make sure that this is on keep. Allow item drop, we want this on no. And allow item pickup, we also want on no. We are all done with the My Island settings, so now we'll get into the actual mechanics. Open up your creative menu, find your way to the devices tab, and find a team settings and inventory device, like so, and just place one on down. After you place it down, simply enter it and scroll all the way down to the bottom until you see when enemy eliminated by team member transmit on. Put this onto channel 1. This simply makes it so whenever you kill someone, it will transmit onto a specific channel. After that is finished, simply open your devices menu yet again, and we are going to find an item granter. I'm simply just going to type it into the search bar. Once you get an item granter, place it on down like so, and enter it. We're going to be changing really only one setting, and that's scrolling all the way down to the bottom, and you should see cycle to next weapon when receiving from. We're going to put this onto channel 2. So we are nearly finished here. We only need one more device. Simply open the creative menu and find an attribute trigger like so and equip it. Place it on down, and we will be modifying quite a handful of settings in this thing. Go in and hit check for team. We're going to make sure that this is on 1. Scroll all the way down to listen to channel 1, and then if all checks are valid, transmit onto channel 2. So now what exactly does all of these 3 things do in conjunction? Well, the team settings will send a signal whenever someone gets killed or gets a kill. So if I kill someone, it's going to send a signal to channel 1. This attribute trigger is listening to channel 1, and the checks invalid, it checks if I am on team 1, and if it is valid, aka if I am on team 1, it'll send a signal to our item granter. Now, we got to set these up for all of the other teams. However, one thing that we need to do first is set our gun order. What you're going to want to do is grab whatever order of weapons that you want. So for my sake, since I'm only doing 5 weapons as set up in my game settings, I'm only going to be grabbing 5 weapons. So I will go with the pistol. We will do a green pump, green tac into blue AK, and then last we will finish off with a double barrel shotgun. Put these in very slowly. Make sure that the item granter is sucking it up like I'm showing off right now. You can see that the items are getting sucked in before placing the next one down. If you drop them all too quickly, it can sometimes mess up. Once all of those are placed, now grab your starting weapon again. In my sake, I started with the white pistol, so grab a white pistol again and place it on into your team settings and inventory device. This is the last step of our tutorial, and that is simply copying these however many teams that you want. So if you want 16 teams, copy these devices 15 more times so you have 16 in total. But for the sake of the video and the length, I'm only going to be copying them 2 more times, so 3 in total. Make sure that if you're doing 16 teams like we set up in our teams options right here, make sure that you copy these 16 times so you have 16 in total. After you do that, go into them and change the channels. For this one right here, it's going to be channel 3. For this one right here, it is going to be channel 4. If we were to copy another one, that one would be channel 5, and so on and so forth. Keep going all the way down. Go into the attribute triggers and do the same thing. Check for team 2 if all checks are valid, transmit on to channel 3. Check for team 3 if all checks are valid, transmit on channel 4. So this is what it will look like. I will just go through and show the modified options. So once again, guys, like I said, just make sure that you are copying all of these, all the way 16 of them if you are doing 16 players. If you're doing 8 players, do 8 of them, and so on and so forth. But that is going to be it for me. I'll have a little clip displaying on the screen now, showing you guys exactly how this looks in game. But that is going to be it. If you guys do have any questions, let me know. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.